Three of the categories, we were 7, 9, and 4th.
Yeah, big rankings. So affordability on the retirement has a heavier scale, I believe.
Very much so, yeah. It's 40% of the overall score versus 20, 15, 15, and 10. Right, so it's definitely weighted. I mean, let's be realistic. It should be, right? I mean, that is the biggest driving factor for the average person when it comes to retiring or just living in general. So, fairness, and that's the one that really just dragged us down. I mean, 49th. We're only ahead of Hawaii as the most expensive place to live, which is because they're an island and everything has to get brought there. So of course it's going to be expensive.
What's interesting about this is the state to the north of us, Massachusetts, who also has an affordability rank in the bottom 10, made it to the overall top 5 because of the other rankings. I'll take Florida's weather over Massachusetts any day of the week. I don't care what day it is, what time of year. Just say, hey, you don't know the weather in either state. Which one are you taking? 100% of the time I'm taking Florida. 100%.
And Arizona is number 1. Like, all I want to do my entire day is be in 109 degree heat ever, all the time, for the rest of my life. No.
Crime rank was 10 in Mass and 7 in Connecticut. So
we're 4th.
We're fourth. Yeah. So really that weather rank completely skewed Connecticut. We would have ranked a lot higher had we done better on the weather. And Massachusetts somehow has such amazing weather that pushed them into the top 5. This study here, that we're referencing from Bankrate might be total garbage now after just going back and forth there. I do think they got the top 3 states right on this, for whatever that's worth.
I think again, the Mass thing I'm a little confused on, but I think, from a retiree standpoint, certainly conversations that I have with my clients a lot, obviously, right, are pre and active retirees. And these are pretty much the destinations that we talk about for a lot of these folks.
Pat, what were the top 3 according to this study?
So we have in the top 3, no particular order, we have Tennessee, the great state of Florida, and Georgia on my mind. Georgia, ironically, was one of the top 3 that I was kind of surprised to see, because unlike the other 2, Georgia actually still has a state income tax. Florida and Tennessee do not, which is one of the big draws for those states. 5 to 7% pay raise almost immediately for retirees. Georgia still has one, but yet their overall affordability is so high. Tennessee is number 1 in affordability. Sounds like some pretty good bang for the buck there.
We are ahead of the curve on last week's show. We're 2 to 3 months away from really seeing data that shows a changing market, that does not show prices dropping off a cliff, but shows that buyers have a little bit more control than they did the last 6 months.